Okay, Transformational Tuesday, round 2. Here we go. Thank you all for being so patient with me, whether you're watching this live or you're tuning in to the replay. I'm so thrilled and so excited that you are here with me. What a journey this morning has been, but alas, here we are. So I'm outside here in my beautiful backyard here in Reno, Nevada. Really excited to have this opportunity to connect with you once more. So I decided to completely start over. We're picking new cards, new day, new cards, new moon tomorrow. Really and truly, we're looking at what is it that we're creating? What is it that we want to have happen for us in this week? I don't know about you, but last week was just really intense. It's not necessarily that a lot of things happened, but it was also that a lot of things happened. The energy was just more intense. I kind of felt like there was like this feeling of molasses. No matter what was going on, it was like it just felt like I was trudging through intensity. And the more people I talked to about it, the more we're like, yeah, I get it. It's happening. So new beginnings. New beginnings. Tomorrow we have a new moon. We also have the Mercury retrograde post-shadow phase is complete. So what that means is that 3 weeks before Mercury or 2 weeks before Mercury retrograde's 3 weeks, then 2 weeks after, there's a post-shadow integration phase. So whatever it was that was coming up during Mercury retrograde, we integrate over the last couple of weeks, and now today, finally, that phase is complete. That sun just a little bit too much. Okay, so tuning into the cards using the Goddess deck today. Just asking what energy is going to best support us as we make transition into this new moon phase, into the next week of our lives. What is it that we have to offer ourselves? What is it that we have to offer our friends and family? And what is going to make it the easiest? What's going to make it the most seamless process? I'm going to go ahead and just kind of switch this a little bit here. Okay, so first card we're looking at, Bridget, don't back down. So if you tuned in last week, this card I really do think is an extension of that. It was looking at seeing the situation accurately, or that you were intuitively seeing the circumstance accurately, and at the same time that it was important to put yourself in the other person's shoes. So putting yourself in the other person's perspective, being able to see what it is that's going on with them, and then also being able to trust your intuition at the same time. What is it that is going on behind the scenes as to why a certain circumstance might happen? This one is showing me don't back down. Listen to your intuition. Continue to stand your ground with it. And standing your ground in the last couple of days for me, in the conversations I've been having with clients and friends, standing your ground is one of the most important and best ways that you can show yourself self-love. A lot of times people ask me, like, how do you love yourself? How do you increase the vibration of your own self-love? And writing yourself a love letter is nice. Taking yourself out on date night is nice. Giving yourself a bubble bath is nice. But what is it in the real world? What are the actions that will show up that you can really and truly actually show yourself that you value yourself and that you love yourself more than most? And one of those themes that we've been looking at here is not backing down. And not pushing your feelings or beliefs on somebody else, but just being able to say, I don't feel that way, or I'm not going to do that. I had a friend of mine who was working, she had a client that was a pretty opportune experience to be able to work with them, a pretty high ticket deal, and they basically called her and asked her if she could do the same work for half the money. It was like, how does that make any sense? You just want to cut what I'm offering in half so that it works for you and that it's not working for me. And after kind of wrestling with them a little bit, she decided No, that's not okay. I'm not going to set my boundaries down just to make something better for you when I'm the one that has to take the cut on that. So look at what are the opportunities that you are creating for yourself, and what are the opportunities that you're stepping into that actually aren't in your best interest. So give yourself a moment to connect with that and know that this week is not your week to back down. This is not your week to compromise. Yes, compromise is important every now and then, but because you're watching this, again, remembering that even if you're watching the replay, it doesn't matter because this message is for you at the time that you see this message. So do not back down. Let yourself stand your ground around your self-care specifically, around your self-care and around your self-love. All right, so the next one, love this, it matches perfectly, is Athena, inner wisdom. The card says, you know what to do. Trust your inner wisdom and take appropriate action without delay. So what is it for you that's coming through your inner wisdom? I'm getting the message that for a lot of you, this is actually coming in through your gut. This is coming in like your gut instincts. That is your intuition. That's your second chakra. It's literally located right below your belly button. So that is where I have a gut feeling. Well, the reason you have a gut feeling is because your second chakra, your sacral chakra, that is most closely associated with intuition and clairsentience. It's also your emotional male and female balance. Hi, Leah. So glad you're here. And Lorraine from Scotland. So glad you could join us. But looking at, okay, so you have your intuitive center, your emotions, your male-female balance, all in your gut. This is literally all right there. Yes, Lorraine, trusting yourself. So the inner wisdom, I tried to mix wisdom and intuition. So your inner wisdom, your inner intuition, this is something that for you, it's for you to really listen to. No more backing down, no more second guessing yourself, no more doubting yourself. Doubt is not yours. Whenever you start to doubt yourself, know that that is not your energy. That is somebody else's energy getting in your space. That is disbelief. You do not disbelieve yourself. Trusting your inner wisdom, trusting your inner guidance. Now, what I will say is that this takes practice. It takes practice to know and understand that the messages that you are getting are the messages that are coming to you from your gut, coming to you from your inner wisdom. It takes practice to not just learn to trust them, but to not back down. Have you ever been in a circumstance where you knew intuitively that whatever was going on and it wasn't right? And you decided to believe somebody else over your own inner guidance? And what happened? Did you not find out later that that person was lying? Did you not find out later that there was manipulation involved? Did you not find out later that there was some funky stuff going on? But that your inner wisdom told you, and instead you devalued your own messages to trust somebody else? Don't do that anymore. No more of that. Show yourself that you love you. Hear your inner wisdom. Listen to your inner wisdom. This is for you. All right, and how do we integrate and bring this all in to gain clarity? Go outside. Spend time in nature. Saying you've been indoors too long, go outside and get some fresh air. This doesn't mean go outside and have a smoke break. This means go outside and actually connect with nature. This means spend some time outside of a manicured lawn. This isn't about manicured lawn. Go outside somewhere where the nature is blooming and blossoming in such a beautiful way. Giving yourself connection with trees, giving yourself the opportunity to hear nature, to hear the sounds of the birds. Really and truly, you get to give yourself permission as to how you're going to integrate all of this information. Don't back down. What your inner wisdom is telling you is right. Don't devalue yourself and really start building trust with your intuition. Your inner wisdom, call on Athena. If you're confused, call on her. Ask her to come and hold your hand and show you. These are goddesses. These are beings that will come to your rescue. These are beings that will come and help you find clarity. So when you connect in with them, they will show up and they will offer clarity. Again, it takes practice to know who it is that you're talking to and how you can receive their messages. But when you're outside and you're away from all the noise, you're away from all the clutter, you're away from all the energetic debris that just happens to happen when you're in these large population areas, giving yourself that time to go outside to integrate is really, really important. I'm going to do one more card just because I just love doing this so much. I love connecting with you guys. All right, so saying hello to one more card. Audie, I felt like this one was for you because I saw your face right before I picked it out, but Artemis, the guardian. So you and your loved ones are safe and spiritually protected. So knowing that whatever is going on in your life, I know that for me, as I grow energetically, I get a backlash of a bunch of other interesting information, interesting pressure that comes to me that's like, don't go that way, don't go. Even today, like it took a lot of effort to push through whatever energy was pushing me away from doing this. I'm not even going to list to you how many things happened. And then not to mention the Wi-Fi cutting out. So knowing that you're safe and protected, knowing that you are divinely guided, that you are divinely protected, that you are honoring yourself. Yes, going on hikes, going into nature. For those of us that are in the northern hemisphere, we have just a tiny bit of warm weather left. I know for me and like my fingers are cold out here. It might look warmer than it is, but it is chilly out here. So giving yourself that time to connect in nature and just embrace it. Don't ask for anything. Don't even go out there with a question. Yes, you can do a full moon ritual or a new moon ritual if that feels right to you. Giving yourself the opportunity to connect in with what it is that you are creating. Remember, new moons are for manifesting. Full moons are for purging. So the new moon, tomorrow is your opportunity to really look at what are you creating for yourself for the next 2 weeks. Remember, we don't have to go 6 months or a year in advance, but what are you creating for yourself in the next 2 weeks? Start making room in your life to receive it, because if you're not open to receive it, it won't come to you. So giving yourself that time to receive it, manifesting, making room. So today I'm teaching a class at 11 a.m. I would love, love, love for you to register. I'm going to put the registration link in the comments below. What this class is the top 3 most important things every intuitive alchemist must know. So it's going to be a 90-minute class, for free. You do have to register in order to get the link, and that link will set you up. I feel like the sun is just so bright. So that is an opportunity today to connect. There's the registration right there. So the top 3 IA2 registration, go ahead and click that link. That'll register you and you will get all signed up. Classes for the course in Intuitive Alchemy start tomorrow. So since they start tomorrow, I am actually going to leave enrollment open until our second class, just to make sure that everybody who's meant to come in can come in. It is a 4-month course in psychic development training, so you'll have the opportunity to really, really deep dive. So far, it's a really small and intimate class, which is beautiful because that is going to give us so much more time to connect and really deep dive. I'm not going to take any more than 10, which means that I have 3 spots available. So let me know, because I do want you to be a part of it if you're meant to be a part of it. There is an interview process. I am going to be sharing information about it with you at the end of the course that I'm giving today, so that there's a little bit more information there. Let me know if you want to apply. Like I said, there's an application and interview process, because I really want to make sure that everybody who's a part of this program is fully ready. So yes, connect with me, let me know. I cannot wait to hear from you. Thank you oh so much for your patience today, and thank you oh so much for joining me. And I do look forward to connecting with you soon. So I hope you're having an absolutely wonderful day. Enjoy the new moon tomorrow, and know that I am always here rooting for you, front and center on your team. All right, Christine, I see that you're interested. We'll go ahead and send you the application today and set up an interview either today or tomorrow. So I love you. I love you. I love you. Mwah. Au revoir, and I will see you very soon.